Hi everybody, and welcome to the Janel Burgess Show. I'm DJ Foster, joined by Grand Valley State head women's basketball coach Janel Burgess. Coach, thanks for joining me this week.
Thank you very much. It's good to be back after a good break.
I was going to say, we haven't talked in a while. A lot of updating to do. Your team is 9-3 overall, 5-3 in GLIAC play. You split a pair of home games last week to start off the 2013 GLIAC season, or the GLIAC portion of that season. You had an 84-52 win against Walsh on Thursday night. Your team played very well. Out-rebounded Walsh 46-34. You made 10 3-pointers. Kind of seemed like you were hitting all over the court. Brianna Taylor had 18 points, 5 boards, 5 assists. Alex Stelfox had 12. Kat LaPrairie had 11. She made 3 3-pointers. It seemed kind of like a victory by committee of sorts for you guys on Thursday.
I mean, I think when you look at the overall stat box, you're going to be pretty excited to see that we had 23 assists. You know, obviously the shots were falling from a variety of places, but I think it was because we was making that extra pass and not really forcing anything, taking good care of the ball. And obviously, you know, if you're scoring high points and being able to push and transition as well, your defense is working well. So we got a lot of good defensive stops, you know, and I thought that was really encouraging for us to be able to start out that way. And now our biggest solution, or our biggest problem we need to solve right now is being able to put games back to back on a Thursday-Saturday combination.
You led me right into my next question. A tough loss to Malone on Saturday, 61-48. You trailed at halftime. You came back and took a brief lead with about 8 minutes left in the second half, and then Malone kind of pulled away down the stretch. Brianna, again, played well, 13 points, 6 rebounds. Kelly Watson had 12 points, 8 rebounds. But Malone just kind of came in here with a scrappy team and played a little better down the stretch.
Yeah, I thought we started that game off really well in the first 5 minutes, dictating on defense and offense. I think we opened up 8-0 in that game. And then when we had to grind it out, we just couldn't finish the possessions defensively. We let Malone get into a really good rhythm, and they play that wonderful Princeton offense that is very much a grinded out offense, and defensively you got to stick with it. You got to fight through, you know, a 20-25 second possession and be able to finish it. And if you look at even that first half, they came in and they had an 8-point lead against us at halftime, and they probably hit 7 points that were just tremendously tough with 1 or 2 seconds on the shot clock. And I thought that really took the air out of, you know, what we were trying to do, and yet we still pushed through in that second half and took the lead with 8:03 to go. And I just felt like at that point in time, you know, we just couldn't get up over that final hump to say, hey, dude, this is our game. And, you know, that's a part of consistency. It's a part of grit. And understand that as we head into these next 14 seasons in the GLIAC regular season in the North Division, that it's going to be a grind every night. It's going to be tough. And to be able to push through that and believe that no matter what situation you're put in, if it's like Walsh, and I mean, we're just lighting it up like no other, enjoy that one. But if it's a grind game and you're just fighting for everything like it was against Malone, enjoy that too and find a way. And stick together and embrace that challenge. And we're still fighting that with this team. And the good thing is that we've had tremendous 2 days of practice. Really excited to prep for Northern tomorrow and get ready for Northern on Thursday.
Again, you almost kind of led me into my next question. You're almost at the halfway point. Your Northern Michigan game will be the halfway point of the season. You're 9-3 overall, 5-3 in GLIAC play. So how do you feel about your team going into this second half stretch? You kind of already answered this.
You know, I think we're in a great spot. I thought we responded very well after a very disappointing Malone loss. And, you know, we had we have a team that wants to do everything correct, the team that is completely bought in, and us as coaches need to continue to lead them, need to feed that positive, you know, side of us that says, hey, we can fight through anything no matter what the circumstances are, and understand that, you know, we are at Grand Valley. We have a great institution we play for, and understand we'll get a lot of great games from a lot of different people, and it's going to be how we, you know, throw that final punch and finish a game each and every time, and really enjoy it. I mean, this game is so fun, and it might be tough to be able to find that way to win that game where you're down by 8 at halftime or whatever, but really enjoy the fight. And understand that I truly believe that with the kids that we are playing and these student athletes that are performing, that we can beat anybody on any given night, but we have to stick together and believe.
Northern Michigan on Thursday night at 8 p.m. They're 5-3 in GLIAC play. And then you take on Michigan Tech on Saturday at 3 o'clock. They're 6-2 this season. A tough group of teams coming from the UP, but they always are. But you're at home for these two. It ends your 4-game homestand. So talk about the upcoming weekend.
It's a great one. I mean, whenever you have the 2 UP schools coming in, you know it's going to be an unbelievable fight for both games. and two very different styles of teams that we're going to see. There's no doubt about that. And as I'm talking to Coach Sayers and myself throughout this week, it's, of course it's going to be about what Northern does and what Tech does, but deep down in my heart, I know it's about what this team's mentality is at this point in time. Our team, Grand Valley, what are we going to bring in every doggone possession, offensively, defensively, whatever it might be, to be able to make sure that we walk away from both of these games knowing that we got better and knowing that we succeeded.
Grand Valley State 9-3 overall. They're 5-3 in GLIAC play. Two big home games this weekend. Closes out a 4-game homestand. So come on out. Again, Northern Michigan on Thursday night at 8 p.m. Michigan Tech on Saturday at 3 p.m. Coach, best of luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching the Janel Burgess Show here on the Grand Valley Sports Network.